Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Hey, are there times when you feel like nobody's listening to you and nobody's paying attention to you? Ever have times like that? Lots of people have those times like that. Yeah, sometimes it's just hard to get mom and dad's attention, right? It's just hard. And you know, sometimes that happens to grown-ups too. And I find that sometimes happens when I travel and I go into stores or hotels and I want to talk to someone and nobody's there. And it doesn't sound like I can find anybody. But sometimes when I do that, there's something like this. This is a bell, right? And when I do this, all of a sudden people come out and they listen to me and they talk to me, right? And it's a way of saying, hey, I'm here. Have you ever seen a place like that where there's a bell and you can ring this? Does she have a bell like this? If you keep doing this, so you have a bell too? So yeah, you know what? If I do this a lot, does it get annoying? Can I do this enough so that it keeps getting annoying that somebody will come up and at least say, stop ringing that bell? You think that'll happen?
Yes.
I think that could happen too. But Jesus told this parable, and he said, you know, sometimes people think, when they talk, they think, well, you know what? I don't see God like I see you guys. Maybe God's not listening. Maybe God's not paying attention. And Jesus says, you know what? Prayer is kind of like the bell. As soon as we pray to God, as soon as we ask God something, God always listens to us. God always hears us. But you know what's different about God? We can ring this bell as much as we want, and God is never annoyed by that. God always wants to hear from us. God's never tired of us ringing the bell and saying, hey God, I want to talk to you. I need something. I want to talk to you about something. Somebody else I know is in trouble and I want to ask for their help. God is always there for us. God's always listening to us, and God always wants to hear from us. So that's why Jesus told that story. He said, prayer is like the bell. You can always count on God being there and listening to you, just like when you ring that bell. Okay? And since God always wants to listen to us in prayer, let's say a prayer. You guys all hold hands? Let's pray. Dear God, thank you for listening to us.
Thank you for listening to us.
And always wanting to hear from us.
And always wanting to hear from us.
Help us to remember that you're always there, and that you always love us.
And that you always love us.
Amen.
Amen.